some, couldn't you sleep?
Finishing at dinner time today. Don't worry, you're getting paid a full week for it.
Cheers, boss. I think I'll make us a coffee.
Morning.
Hiya.
You all right, then?
Yeah, I've got Scarborough in a bit to take Rosa to see her mum.
Oh, great, yeah. Hey, well, give her my love and tell her I hope her mum gets better, like.
So do I. Anyway, what are you doing here?
We're sorting this place out for Baldwin.
Here you are.
Hiya.
I bet you, Kev.
Jim?
Baldwin about, then, is it?
Well, not 3 years' notice, like, mind you. He's easy, Miss 3 years. As a matter of fact, I've nearly stepped on him a few times over the years, so have I. What are you doing here? You let me out.
I'm really gonna have to see about visiting.
Well, when I used to visit Steve, he had to fill in this visiting order thing, and then they'd send me something saying when I could go and see him.
Yeah, but Steve was sentenced. Ash is only on remand. It must make it a bit easier.
A lot easier. Looks like he can come and see you by the looks of it.
Ashley?
There ain't a prison in this country that can hold me.
Well, what's happened? Have you escaped?
Oh, well, it's not difficult when you've been eating Uncle Fred's meat pies all your life. Well, of course, you had to knock out 4 guards and 2 dogs that got in my way.
Maxine, he has not escaped at all. He's having you on.
Well, what happened? Tell us.
They let me out. Mike Bowen found the security video that showed us at a club on night at fire. So it proved it weren't me.
What, were you with another woman?
What does that matter? Well done, Ashley. Congratulations.
Thanks. No, weren't. I was by myself.
Right, I'll make a coffee. Do you want a coffee? Yeah, it won't take me a minute.
I come straight here. You're the first one I've told.
I'm really glad. I am.
Can I give you a hug?
Of course you can.
Just thinking about a summer holiday. Only I don't like getting the brochures out in front of Mr. Sultan. He looks at me as though I'm planning to desert.
You're not taking him with you?
I am not. No.
It's no good, Gail. I can't agree to it. I'm sorry.
Well, I'm sorry, no, because I don't know what you're talking about.
Alma working here. I've thought about nothing else all last night and this morning, and I'm afraid it's not on.
Why not?
Yeah, so I thought you'd ask me that. It's because when you two are together, it's like old times. When you ran the place and I was just hired to do my bits and pieces. Well, I'm afraid I'm not having that.
Well, what do you think we're going to do? Gang up on you?
I saw it yesterday when she called in and you were sat at that table. It was like nothing had changed. I'm sorry. Having her here would make me feel very uncomfortable.
Well, we don't want that, do we?
Well, I don't know.
And because you don't want to feel uncomfortable, I've got to tell my best friend that I was lying to her when I offered her a job. Well, I won't do it. I want to hear.
I'm sorry, but I don't mind being the one that tells her. That's only fair after all.
No.
It isn't.
It's all right. I'll do it. I'll go round and tell her tonight. We don't want you feeling uncomfortable, do we?
Hey, I don't know how I ever got into this business. I mean, travel agent. I don't even like travelling. I'd sooner stop at home.
Can I ask you about this Las Vegas special, this DR653, 10 nights for 2 that we've had part of?
Yes. Don't worry about it. I shall be dealing with that.
Well, it's down as being paid in full.
Yes, that's because it has.
Who by?
Look, I've just told you don't need to worry about it.
Well, I think I do if I'm going to be taking over. Come on, Alec. I think we both know what's been going on.
Excuse me, but I don't know what you mean by that. Anyway, I've got work to do. I haven't got time for idle gossip.
It's why we never advertise that 10% discount promotion in January and February, isn't it? Why all the posters and stickers for it went straight in the bin.
Do you mind? I'd rather you didn't come barging in here.
Because instead of giving the discount to the customers, like we should have been doing, it all got sidetracked into paying for that little holiday. And 1 or 2 more besides, I dare say.
So that's what you think?
It's what I know.
Oh, yeah, well, there, you better ring the police, hadn't you? Or head office, yes. You might do yourself a bit of good there and show how keen you are by sticking the boot into your former boss after he's been sacked. Yeah, go down very well with the current management, would that?
I don't want to ring anybody.
Oh, well, in that case, would you kindly excuse me? I think you've got a customer to attend to.
Look, I'm just asking, Will you please get it sorted out before you go?
Yes, thank you. Thank you. Your comments have been noted.
Finish with these, lads.
Yeah.
I'll work away, Ben.
OK, darling.
Stand by your beds.
Yes,
Large Scotch, please. How's it going, fellas?
Oh, great. Yeah. We've knocked that partition down, Mike. We'll make a start on the other stuff when we go back after this lunch.
Oh, great.
Hey, we want another skip and all. That one we got this morning is nearly full already. What do you have?
Hiya.
Hi, Fee, how you doing?
So, how was the haircut then? Did it impress whoever it was supposed to
Hey,
impress?
look, it wasn't meant to impress anybody. It was a haircut, you know. Normally I whack a bowl on my head and cut round the side of it.
Yeah, I could see that. I just wondered what made yesterday so special. 2 spritzes, please. Right.
It wasn't special, it was a haircut. Like I say, I lost my bowl and had to come to see you, that's why. Hey, come on, Willie.
Do you want another?
I'm not in the mood.
Trying to impress the boss. Thinks I don't know.
You think you can finish that brake job on your own?
You trying to insult me, mate?
OK, so do it. Then lock up and bring the keys across.
And what are you going to be doing then? Natalie coming over, is she?
And what's that supposed to mean?
Just happened to see her yesterday.
So?
So nothing.
As for what I'll be doing, you want to know what I'll be doing?
Nah, Kev,
What I'll be doing is washing and ironing enough clothes to get me and Rosie through the weekend, all right? Then if I've got time, I might give the house a dusting and vacuuming. Oh, yeah, I might go to the shop to pick 1 or 2 things up for when we get back. That's what I'll be doing, because that's all I ever have time to do.
All right.
Yes, here he is, Ashley, and a more public-spirited man you couldn't wish to meet. Put it there, Mike.
Oh, cheers.
And I'm very grateful for what you've done on behalf of my nephew and Susie. Ashley.
Yeah, thanks ever so much, Mr. Bowen, because I know what trouble you must have gone through getting me out of that. You know, having charges dropped and everything. So I'd just like to say a big thank you for getting me out of
That'll
it.
do.
Oh, that's all right, son. It's not often I manage to do a bit of good. In fact, Sam would say it's a first.
Then let's celebrate it then, shall we? Betty!
Yes, Brett.
Your finest malt whiskey for Michael here, and the usual rubbish for the rest of us.
Look, I don't want us falling out.
Me neither.
I mean, all right. Perhaps it wasn't all above board where that holiday was concerned. But, I mean, it's no more than they owe me. The way this firm's treated me, can you blame me for helping myself to a bit of a bonus?
I'm not blaming anybody, Alec. I just want it sorting out before I take over.
Hello. I just thought I'd bring these back. I've kept the one I might be interested in.
We don't get many back, but thanks all the same.
Well, it would be such a waste just to throw them away.
Have you ever thought of Las Vegas, Emily?
Not really, no. I was thinking of the Cotswolds. I shall let you know when I've decided. Bye.
Bye, love. Was it a holiday you were going to take yourself?
Nah. I can lose my money any number of ways here without going to Las Vegas. No, I might as well tell you, since you know everything else. It was a bit of private enterprise, you know. I was going to sell it through this place as a summer bargain, 1/3 off.
Well, you can't. I'm sorry, Alec, but if I'm going to be taking over...
No. I quite understand. Of course I do. But if I can find a way of disposing of it before you take over...
Then, as far as I'm concerned, it'll never have existed.
Right, same again, please, Jack.
Right. See, I told you, you're paying for now. I'll get these, Jack.
No, not for me, thanks. I've got to get going.
What do you mean you got to get going? Going where?
Just something I've got to do. I'll see you back at shop.
He'll be developing a mind of his own if we're not careful.
Can I see you tonight? I thought we might celebrate.
Yeah, OK.
Great. I'll give you a ring.
Maxine, it is not his fault that they let him out, you know. Just because you're not going to be able to go and see him in prison and sit in court while he's on trial. Yeah, I'm glad. Yeah, well, you don't look it. I think you preferred it when he was a master criminal rather than a butcher.
I never said that.
No, you didn't need to. Look, Max, he's been through a really awful time. He was facing serious charges. He could have been locked away for years.
Yeah, I know.
Well, see you make it up to him.
And whatever Alma's having. Can I have a gin and tonic, please, Samantha?
A G&T and a vodka and tonic.
Thanks, love. So, are you still a lady of leisure? Well, not for much longer. Gail's asked me to go back to the cafe and work part-time, and I've said yes.
good for you.
Well, I know it's a backward step, but anything's better than sitting at home on my own all day.
Oh, don't tell me. That's why I'm still lugging newspapers about at 7 o'clock in the morning.
Well, it was nice to be asked. I was beginning to think everybody had forgotten who I was.
Well, I'm going to see the missus.
All right, do you have to go?
Yeah, I'm
Change that. All right, then. Oh, Tarth.
How do?
Usual.
Plus. Have you ever been to Las Vegas, Jack?
No.
8th wonder of the modern world.
Why, anyway?
I've got a proposition to put to you, but not now. Later on, when it's gone quiet.
Good to see you. Hey, I hope this doesn't mean that you're taking afternoon off work. Work's very important, you know. Can't have you neglecting that on my behalf, eh?
Never mind work. I've come to ask you something.
What?
Why did you tell the police it was me that set fire to Mr. Bowen's factory?
No. No, I wouldn't do that.
You did. They arrested me. I've done 2 nights in prison because of you.
Happened they told you that I said that.
And why would they do that?
I don't know. They've got all sorts of funny tricks, that police.
I'm supposed to be your friend. I stuck up for you and you go and do something like that to me.
No, I wouldn't.
You did, Don, I'm telling you.
Did I? Oh, no. Oh, no. God, no.
Ah, well, but listen. It's all right. They know it's not me now. It's all right, Don.
Oh, no. I'll talk to her.
Hi, I was in the vicinity, so I thought I'd come and see if you'd sorted out any hours for me.
Sit down.
What's the matter?
Roy doesn't want you working here.
Why?
Look, I'm sorry. I feel awful about it, but he's really digging his heels in.
Well, is it something I've done?
Oh, he thinks we're going to gang up on him, which is the stupidest reason I've ever heard.
I feel I owe you an apology, Alma.
Yeah, well, I think somebody does.
But Gail did rather jump the gun when she made the offer.
You what?
Oh, you did, Gail. I did try and say, let's wait, think about it.
And that's your idea of an apology, is it? Blaming me?
I'm just telling the truth.
You knew I was going to talk to Alma. You should have told me then.
Talk to her, yes, but not offer her the job.
What's the difference? Or what would it matter if you weren't being so childish?
I beg your pardon.
Behaving like we're kids in a school playground.
Oh, Gail, this isn't going to do anybody any good.
Well, he wants the truth.
Look, I'm going. I don't want to be the cause of you two falling out.
No, you're not. I'm sorry. We're to blame.
Don't worry. I've had worse things happen. Bye.
I suppose this is all my fault as well.
Well, isn't it? I said I'd speak to her. You didn't have to come near.
And what would you have told her? How childish I was? I think I've a right to hear what you really think of me. Don't you?
What harm have I done? Have I hurt anybody?
Well, no, not...
No, of course I haven't. But there are people out there who've done terrible harm. They're walking about free as air. Baldwin. Have I told you about him?
Yeah.
He's still walking the streets?
Yeah.
Well then. You know, it's very good of you to come. Is anybody else waiting?
Waiting?
To see me? Ivy or anybody? See, that's been a problem as well. There are streams of folk. They just won't leave me alone.
Ivy?
Is that what I said?
Yeah.
You see, just shows you how easy I lose track. What time's it?
It's 2:30.
Ivy won't be here yet. She'll be working, won't she?
Hey.
Hi. Can I come in?
Yeah, of course you can.
Thought I'd be discreet and come the back way. Oh, doing the ironing, are we? Wondered why the garage was all shut up.
Yeah. Go to Scarborough for the weekend.
Well, I hope the weather holds.
You haven't come just to say that.
No.
So, why have you come?
Because I don't like phone conversations. You can never tell what the other person's thinking. Where's your little girl, by the way?
At school. Got to pick her up, then we're on our way.
So how long does that give us?
For what?
A chance to talk, that's all. See if we can't find out just what the other person's thinking.
Right, that's me done. See you next week.
Thank you very much, Betty
Ciao.
love.
Yes,
Ciao.
bye, Betty love.
Time I weren't here as well, I shall be at the abattoir.
Social occasion, is it?
It's like everything else, Alec. It's what you make it. See you, Jack.
See you, Fred.
Right, now, do you want to hear about this proposition of mine?
Oh, I forgot about it.
Right, well, picture it, Jack. Las Vegas, the city that never sleeps.
It's New York, Alec.
It's all right, the other city that never sleeps.
Anyway, I can't afford to picture it. Never mind flaming gold. Look, if you're trying to sell something, forget it.
No, not sell, Jack. Not sell. This isn't going to cost you a penny piece. Just think of it, 10 days in Las Vegas for you and your lovely wife. On me.
Give over.
That's if you want it, I mean.
Come on, what's the catch?
Catch? There's no catch, Jack. Unless you count holding a bit of a raffle in the catch.
Stop there, raffle. Look, you can't just go having raffles whenever you feel like, you know, because raffles are dodgy.
Yes, well, this gets dodgier because you win it.
Hang on.
How are you? Come in.
Hi. Saw you get back. Watching through curtains. You know, like you do. So, what's happened then? I mean, you're not locked up anymore.
No, they've dropped the charges, thanks to Mr. Baldwin. So make clear.
Thanks to Mr. Baldwin. Oh, so you done bribed him?
No, he come up with this video that showed I couldn't have done it.
Video? Oh, not seen that one. Have to get that one out.
Yeah. And then I've been see Don.
Oh, have you now?
Well, I wanted to ask him why he said what he did. When I was the one that stayed here with him and tried to help him and cheer him up. I mean, it just seems so unfair.
And what did he say?
I couldn't believe it.
What?
He's off his head. And I'm not being funny now, he just is.
Yeah, but... Well, you're not sure that's what he's wanting you to think, Ashley?
Positive, yeah. Can't we do anything to help him?
Well, no, they're doing that.
Yeah, but if you didn't know him, he'd seem okay. I mean, he talks to you like I'm talking to you. It's only if you know him, you know he's totally gone.
Head's in bits.
Look, I admit it's fantastic having another woman fancy it, especially after you've been married 10 years. Of course it is. It would be for any bloke. But I mean, that's it. I've got a wife, 2 kids, end of story.
I know you're saying that.
Look, never mind what happened the other night. Just you being here in this house is stupid. Because people talk. And what do we do if Sally gets to know?
So you want me to go?
I'm not saying
Oh, for crying out loud, Kevin, just tell me straight, will you, one way or the other?
I tried doing that last time you was here.
Yes, and then you rang to say no, cancel all that. I didn't mean it.
I didn't mean it the way it must have sounded. If I hated you, I never wanted to see you again.
OK, so can you see my problem then? That whatever you say about your wife and everything, when it comes to it, I just get the impression that you do want to see me again.
Yeah, well, that's because I do.
So I left them to it.
Well, if you want my opinion, you should never have considered going back there in the first place. I mean, what is it? A nasty little cafe. I mean, it's all right when you owned it, but a part-time job, clearing tables, nah. You can do better than that. Have you moved a couple of folders off here? A couple of blue files?
No,
Well, somebody has.
doesn't matter.
What doesn't matter?
The cafe, it doesn't matter.
Well, it's what I've been telling you. Cropper's obviously as balmy as he looks. Ah, here they are. Now look, I don't know what time I'll be back, so I'll phone you, let you know, okay?
Yeah.
Look, You've been turned down for a rotten job you don't need by people who obviously don't appreciate you. So what the hell? Who cares?
I do.
So, say it again. Now, we raffle the holiday.
No. You do. I shall be sort of behind the scenes. But raffle, yes. I mean, the quicker the better. We don't want to attract undue attention.
And all the money then goes to you?
Well, fair's fair. It's me that's putting up the prize. And an extremely valuable one it is and all.
And then you fix it so I win the raffle?
I wouldn't put it like that, Jack. Fix. Let's say stage manage.
Well, put it how you like. How are we going to stage manage it?
Well, that's my problem, isn't it? All I want to know from you is, are we on or not? Because if not, I shall go elsewhere. There'll be no shortage of takers.
All right, go on then.
So, if we did go on seeing one another, just suppose,
Yeah?
what do we do when Sally comes back?
Kevin, I'm not trying to take you away from your wife, okay? I'm not trying to bust up your family. Whenever you want this to stop, it'll stop. Just like whenever I want it to stop, it'll stop.
What, as simple as that?
If you want it to be, yeah. But if it's going to land you with a load of guilt, then quite frankly, I think we're both better off without it, don't you? Because guilt's dangerous. It's guilt that makes people want to confess. Even when they don't have to, even when it's all over. And I certainly don't want to get into a mess like that. Not for you, not for anybody.
Where are you going?
Well, you don't seem willing to make a decision, so I'm making it for both of us.
Wait. Hang on a minute.
Kevin, you've got Rosie to pick up.
Not yet. Of course I want you.
And I won't leave you feeling all guilty
No.
or wanting to confess.
No.
Good. Then, I think we can start enjoying this. Don't you?